walk all over you. You keep lying when you ought to be truthing. And you keep losing when you ought to not bet. You keep saying when you ought to be ashamed. Now what's right is right, but you ain't been right yet. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. You keep playing where you shouldn't be playing, and you keep thinking that you'll never get burned. Ha! I just found me a brand new box of matches, yeah. And what he knows you ain't had time to learn. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. Are you ready, Boots? Start walking.
Now I'm gonna hit you with it hard.
These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. Start walking.
What is it?
All right. Let's get started.
That was a sort of like a remix, sort of like a mashup. Ski Whiff. Do you have weekly goals, monetary or listing wise? Yes, I do. They are not weekly. They are, in fact, monthly. And bear with me a moment here, Carl. I will show you how I do this. I'm surprised you haven't seen my listing tracker yet. I do this pretty much. I set it live beginning of the month, and we check in as the month goes. So here's where we are for October. Keep in mind, I've had somebody in town for a couple of weeks, so it's been a little bit light on the listing. But to give you an idea, good morning, Cameron. How you doing? All right. So here is, for instance, my September. I had a vacation. I was going for 1,500 listings for the month. 100 listings before my trip. Total listing value of $17,000. Here's this month. My goal was 15,000 total, or 1,500 total listings for the month, with a gross listing value of $20,000. So this was knowing that I'd have somebody here for a little bit. So it's pretty much since the 12th. You can see it's kind of a little bit light, with the exception of one day. We're at 1,085 for our listing count. So we're pretty much on track for the month for this month. 20,000, we already beat our goal this month. I have failed on this, worked on this. Can go back and look at, like, here's May. Only did 1,000 listings in May for 15,000. June, 1,800 for 25, much better. July, 1,700 for 25. August, 1,500 for 23. September was a turd sandwich, but that was because I was traveling for half the month. There you go. So I don't break it out by week. I break it out by month because you're going to have busier months and you're going to have slower months. Or busier weeks and slower weeks, right? It's the same thing with sales. You know, you can't really look at a day of sales to be representative. Yes, Carl, that very much helps me. Keep in mind, I also come from a sales background, right, where I was constantly had metrics that either I was sort of graded by or like monitored by, right? So I was inside sales, so I'd have to make a certain number of calls every day, right? I'd have to have a certain amount of talk time every day. Not every day, but it was, or every month, right? So I'd have to hit these metrics, not to mention quota and things along those lines. So it sort of comes from that, I think. And it's, you know, it's a good habit for me because I share it on the channel because it keeps me accountable as well. And like, if somebody really wanted to get a bug up their ass, they could totally go and like see if I'm keeping it real. I am, but if they wanted to, there's, you know, an accountability factor. And sort of that like obsession over personal metrics also gives me like gives me benchmarks and a sort of like, okay, let's see if I can do, you know, can I do 2,000 listings in a month? I haven't done that yet, but can I do 1,500 in a month? Like when I started, I did last year, I did 1,000 listing challenge in April. I do 1,000 listings now in my sleep, right? But it's kind of like the 5-minute mile or the 4-minute mile, right? Everyone thinks it can't be done, or you have it in your brain that you can't do it. And then once somebody does it, then everybody does it, right? So yeah, and having that tracker completely helps me. And the way that I calculate it, if I'll show you real quick, if I do a listing, so I promote all my listings, right? And all I do is when I list it, I wait to promote it, right? When I've logged it in the tracker, I'll promote everything at 1%, right? And I can go to promoted listings eligible at that point, and it'll give me the total listings that are not promoted yet, and the total listing value. So it saves me a step of actually having to calculate everything. It'll tell me how many listings I did. You could also do it by like custom SKU if you wanted to like put in there the date, like custom. Then you could just do a search for custom SKU 10/23/21, and it would give you the number of listings with that in the custom SKU, and it would give you the total listing value. Does that make sense? A little bit? And Carl, yeah. So this, I mean, this is just how I do it. This is not how everybody should do it. This is for me how I get my brain into it, right? Like, gross value, I think, is probably as important for number of listings. And I think that also, you know, doing it daily and having that as a habit means you're not forgetting it, right? You're not skipping. Like if you're doing it by a month and you skip a month, that's a big deal, right? Or you miss a month or you forget a month or whatever. If you do it a day, you know what? If you miss a day, it's not the end of the world, right? Like, you know, if I forget to put in my 20 listings for that day, it's okay if I go and I put in an estimate, right? If I'm like, oh, I only really did like a handful of listings yesterday and I forgot to record it. So I'll just put in like, you know, 5 listings for $50 or something like that. All right. We got to get doing our work here. Nope. I'm still not going to take your $8. You can try that again, or I'm going to block you. Speaking to a potential eBay customer. Hey, thank you, Carl. My pleasure. And thank you very much. So just so everybody knows, if you got a question, I'm going to answer it. It's free. You don't have to give me money. I thank you very much for it, but I don't want it. This is not a quid pro quo scenario. All right, let's get to this shipping of the things. I think I just need to check real quick, make sure nothing else is going first class. Nope. Sweet. Okay. My little baggies came in. They are absolutely awesome. This was such a game changer. I'm no longer using 45 sleeves. I got to update all my links. Cameron, if you're still here, I sold one of your postcards. They're still going. $2.95 on that one. A lot of postcards today. feel like Saturdays are usually pretty postcard heavy. Okay, and will that work? Yep. Cool. All right, let's get these big ones out first. The guy who I buy postcards from actually came in and bought several cards from the Herbert Love collection. So I gave him a deal and happy to grease that wheel. Rhymes, I got him. Eric is his first name. Be right back. I can grab my phone to get his address. Why is it not in here? Oh, because he ordered from me on eBay. All right, I'm just going to hold off on this for a minute until he messages me. Hunter Mars in the house. Haha. They bought the damn postcard. That's what I thought. I had it up for $14.95. They offered 8. I countered at 12. They countered at 8. I countered at 12. And they bought it. They got the message that I'm not selling it to them for 8. Sweet nectar of the gods. These are pretty cool. They bought a couple of these. These are actually original art. Very cool. So I've got the estate auction pickup here today, which is coming up in a couple of hours. Pretty excited to pick those up. Stereo views, about 250 postcards and albums. It's going to be a lot of fun to go through. And I've got a bunch of eBay auctions coming into that I bid on in one. So it's gonna be a fun. I'll be doing some haul videos or unboxing videos. You guys like that sort of thing? Make sure you subscribe. Should be fun. All right. Now I get to sit and just hang out with all of you while I ship some GD postcards. Yeah, Carl. I'll be. Those will be in more detail on the next. What sold? Cameron, if you're still here, you might remember this one, this postcard, because I think we talked about it maybe when we met up. This one. It's cool. Such a cool looking statue. I love that they just let the bird poop kind of eat away at it. So it's got that cool patina to it. Oh yeah, don't you love that, Carl? That's when you're like, that's when you throw in the, you know what? I'm just gonna go. Like you don't. That's your negotiation tool right there. You see that kind of crap start going down. You know what, guys? That's fine. I'm just gonna go. And then Watch very quick about how they turn heel. I wonder if there's maybe a live estate sale I can hit up. There's not going to be any garage sales. We have the cold, wet hammer has fallen in Washington. We are entering the dark times. Here in Washington, there was a year like 2008, 2009, somewhere in there, where we did not have sun for like 120 days straight. That sucked. That's like, gray one day, gray the next day. The next day is gray. The day after that is gray. Day after that, grayest day you've ever seen in your life. And then you wake up the next day and it's grayer. And then right around like the end of January, you wake up and you think about slitting your wrists so you can see color again. Like what I'm saying is it's gray. Sunlight mood lamp things. Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea. I take vitamin D, which I need to go. That's a good reminder. I need to go pick that up. What's going on? Popeye's postcards. Mr. John. Wow, we just saw like 4 washers or 4 people in the chat. Well, fine. Bye. Good riddance. Who needs ya? 4 lurkers. If you are lurking, welcome. I think the lurkers may have been offended by my... It was kind of a suicide joke. I should have... If you trigger warning, though, that you're going to lose all the punch of the punchline, right? So... And honestly, if you trigger warning a suicide joke, I mean, does that mean you have to trigger warning the trigger warning? Oh, this one's going to Canada. Okay. That means we're going pirate ship. Hello, old to new treasures and CJ Penning. Man, I'm moving slow today. What's going on here? What the hell is this? What am I looking at? Vamp. Maybe I just need to refresh this. There it is. I'm thinking I need to get a new. I don't know if it's internet connection or just need a new operating system or new desktop, because man, it seems like my pages are loading so slow. But I mean that could just be my internet. I don't really want to like spend time trying to pinpoint it, but I may have to. But it seems like even on my Wi-Fi when on my laptop, it loads faster. I have notifications. Oh, I know what that is. Let's move on. Shipping label. Yeah, it could be my browser cache too. Which is, I don't even want to know. I'm not going to do it now. That's destroy the stream in a matter of seconds. I mean, we're hanging by a thread here and a shoestring on a tin can connected to the interwebs. Like, oops. Yeah, after this stream, I'm going to clear everything out. I just don't trust anything while I'm broadcasting, since, like, I can do nothing and shit goes wonky. Come on. The voice. Right, theater. There we go. Oh, did this guy buy it for the postmark? No. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see that those postcards albums today. I will. I can't promise I'm not going to look through them as soon as I pick them up. But I've got boxes of stuff coming too, so we'll do unboxings. I might do like a haul video for the albums. Yeah, it's same thing for me, Tommy. I think it might have something to do with for me anyways, the shipping label. When I hit print label, it opens a new like temporary, like the pop over Chrome window. I think it might have something to do with that. Also, I'm on like Windows 7 or some, I don't even know what Windows XP. No, I don't know what is this? Where's my about? I don't remember. It's from the company I work for. So, which basically means it was up to date like 5 years ago. So I need to do a tally later today, but I think the Herbert Love collection just went over 1,000 today. So that was what, about 3 weeks to 10x my money, and counting. That was probably my best postcard buy of the year. Actually, that was undoubtedly my best postcard buy of the year. That's one of those you look for a lot and you find rarely. To have a collection that was untouched like that is just awesome. Two more to go, and then we're on to the fun stuff. I mean, the other fun stuff. The less repetitive stuff. All right. I don't think we pulled this one. Nope. All right. Grab that in a bit. Google Chrome is weird. I'll just say that Chrome is weird. All right, so those are done. So the non-beanie plushes. Okay, there. That goes there. And let's do this other stuff. Sold an apron. This is a world market apron. Look at that. See? This came out from the eBayer I bought out a while ago. It's nice. I don't think it's ever been used. Cost plus, it's still got the tag on it. Or part of it, anyways. So. What did this sell for? I remember seeing it come in and being like, whoa, that's crazy. It sold for a crazy amount of money. Cost plus world market apron, $23.32 plus shipping. Can you believe it? That's nuts. Ooh, Vietnam postcards. Yeah, I actually just pulled all of my international cards downstairs because the pile of internationals is just growing and I'm not listing them, so it's gonna have to be time soon. Even just to start whittling away at the pile, otherwise it's gonna get too much. And there's value there. I know there's value there. You know what? I don't like that hanging off there. We're going to just throw it in a different bag real quick. It's like begging to get caught in a sorter or something. Sold this Rugrats Tommy. This is the second time I sold it. It was about a year in between the first time and the second time. Look, it does this. From what I recall, this is like borderline 1 pound. Yeah. 13 ounces. So, it's too heavy duty. Can it happen? Can we do it? Gonna need to get like a full 3 ounces off of this. I'll go this route. It's gotta be a smaller box. That's not it. 1086. Lighter weight. Or this bad boy. That needs 6 ounces off. That is not going to happen. You may just go padded flat rate. That's still another 3 ounces off, but that could do it. I think the way we go here. If this were just a plush, different story. But it's got like mechanics and shit. Legit, legal. Bad. Oh, this thing's going global shipping program even. Nice. I could have just probably thrown it in a poly bag in that case. What do we got next? There were other things. Where did they go? I did bring them up. That's where they didn't go. I pulled the orders. I didn't bring them upstairs. Be right back. All right. Back in business. Sold this little Cabbage Patch Kid figurine. This came from the eBayer that I bought out. It's got a little thing on the bottom. Meh. Looks like it could be maybe Goble, but I can't tell. $10. What's up, Justin? I would like to go to the Ephemera show in Boxborough, Massachusetts tomorrow, but I will be here instead. Besides, I think Justin warned me about not letting the sun set on me in Boxborough. Or was that another place? Just 1 second, I'll be right there. Be right back again. That's what I meant to say, but the other thing applied as well. So, yeah, that's what I said, but I meant working out. All right. Stupid Cabbage Patch thing took an offer, $10. Pretty much like most offers in that store at this point, I'm just accepting in that category, anyways. All right, we got a 78 going out. Let's get that done. I need to see if I've got another sleeve. All right. Looking for a music craft. We'll use that one. Can't find anything. Ooh, that will keep me from having to cut some. That's pretty good. Another. Nice. We won't need to cut any cardboard for this one. Majestic. Deca, Columbia. CA, Majestic. Militown. Capital. Not Majestic. Callion, Deca. Oh, no Music Craft? That one's cool. Music Craft. There we go. I knew I had more. Just trying to, match up the record with what they actually got and the right sleeve. So, what is this? Let's find out. Let's do a little copyright claim fun. We haven't done it on a 78 in a minute. Billy Boy Esmeralda. Frank Novak. Or Dick Thomas, The Last Roundup. That's the other side. There we go.
I'm heading for the last roundup. Gonna saddle old Payne for the last time and run.
It's time your tears were dry. I'm heading for the last roundup. Get along, little doggy, get along, get along, get along, little doggy, get along. Get along, little doggy, get along, get along, get along, little doggy, get along. I'm heading for the last roundup.
I don't hate it.
To the faraway ranch of the boss in the sky. Where the strays are counted and branded, there go I. I'm heading for the last roundup. Get along, little doggy, get along, get along, get along, little doggy, get along. Get along, little doggy, get along, get along, get along, little doggy, get along. I'm heading for the last roundup. Gonna saddle old Kate for the last time and ride. So long, old pal, it's time your tears were dry. I'm heading for the last roundup. Get along, little doggy, get along, little doggy, get on.
So this sold for $17.95 plus shipping. I didn't hate that. That was not the worst 78 we've listened to by a long shot. All right, so this is kind of cool. Winchester looks like a bullet mug. It's got the bottom, big shot, Hall plastics. This isn't huge money, but if you see them, they're worth picking up if they're cheap. Pretty much 100% sell through. So, $15 plus shipping. show you what I mean. These are completed, right? All of the solds are going to be right around $20, give or take. So pretty happy with where I'm at. Pretty much right in line with it. I probably could have done $10 plus $10 shipping if I really wanted to. Available right now, there's only 3, and then there's some crazy priced ones. I don't know what's going on down there, but yeah. If you see those little plastic Winchester mugs, you can get it for $1 or $2. Put it up for 20, it'll sell. This one took like, when did I list it? September 23rd. So somebody probably saw ending soon and bought it. So it took about a month to sell. All right, sold a 45. We sold at least one of every record format that we sell today, except for paper records. Let's do this one. Here's a Rocky Star with Rock-A-Bye Boogie. Well, let's go ahead. I mean, since we're already paying out. Let's clear the palette from no. Wait a minute.
Rockabye boogie's the latest thing to put your baby to sleep. A rockabye boogie is guaranteed to put your baby to sleep. But it won't do a thing unless you sing a rockabye boogie with the beat. A rockabye boogie, rockabye boogie, rockabye, 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 rockabye boogie, rockabye. Mary had a little lamb whose was white as snow. Everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. So come on, baby, close your eyes, off to dreamland. Yeah, rockabye boogie, rockabye boogie, rockabye, rockabye boogie, rockabye, rockabye boogie, rockabye, boogie, rockabye, boogie, rockabye, boogie, rockabye, rockabye boogie, rockabye, boogie, rockabye, rockabye boogie, rockabye.
Power of TikTok. Nice. What'd you get, Justin? Is it on your channel? Well, this is pretty much a one-note song, isn't it? It's going overseas. All right. All right, let's talk about that. One, that was the most repetitive freaking song I've ever heard. And the only lyrics in there was Mary Had a Little Lamb, which is stolen. I do not like it. It also has that very bebop-alua, that thing they did back then with rock and roll, where they like sound like they're choking. I don't like that. What did this sell for? £11.65. Lobster's hot dog video made you $3,000. Record sold for $1,603 plus shipping. Thank you, old and new treasures. I hope so. I you know, I try to keep it as entertaining as I can. All right. Nice. All right. All right, we got 2 records, and then we've got a few postcards to pull. So let's do those records first. 1 and 2. What time is it? 9:55. What time am I supposed to be there again? Mm-hmm. Ah. I guess it doesn't matter, right? They don't care if I show up early. I know I've got till like 3 today, so. All right. Sealed copy of the Bill Gaither Trio. Picked this up at Goodwill. Kind of surprised anytime I find a sealed record at Goodwill. Honestly, always surprised when I find a sealed record anywhere these days, especially one like this, 1960s. It's Christian stuff, but you know what? Ain't nobody else out there with a sealed copy of this record. I'll tell you that much. I mean, or if there is, there are probably not many. Basically, my rule of thumb with records is if it's sealed and under $5, I'm probably gonna buy it. Like, it's going to sell, and you're going to make money on it. It's just a matter of buying it and waiting. Three van loads. Damn. Make the video. I mean, Justin, you already did the crime. You might as well do the time. Like it's It's not like you're going to make 3 van loads of stuff just disappear, right? All right. We've got 3 postcards to pull. And I gotta pee, so I'll be right back. All right. So before I pull, I gotta put stuff outside. Because it's about that time. All right, so that's done. See if he gave me his apartment number yet. Yes, he did. All right. So let's ship this out. These are these postcards for my guy. For my guy. Come on. Oh, I hate my phone. There it is. Done. Send. All right. See you in the basement in just a minute. Bumped where the holder just dropped shit. Nice. Oh, the 2 and 2. Yeah, that's the Harry Humstone. I can't steal Harry's 2 and 2 from him. I'll be right back. Yeah, Lobster's got a. He's killing it. All right, this should be pretty quick. 4 hours. Fact. If we had the leaderboard going, I'd probably be awarding points to you right now, Tommy. We'll have it up soon. All right, let's go grab these postcards. See you downstairs. All right. Oh, we got an offer on a thing. I will not respectfully. I would be pleased if you accept $9 on a $18 item. Respectfully, I would be pleased if you accept my counter offer of. Respectfully, I would be pleased if you accept my counter offer of $16. Take that. Use your kind language on me. All right. Sold a train. Carson City, Nevada. Sold this. I sold that. Just 3 more postcards. This should be pretty easy. Trains. That's our train. And then the next one is here. It's that one. Pretty cool. Oh, wait. No, it's not that one. Maybe an artist signed. I feel like that could be the place for this. I remember this one being not continental, but slightly oversized. Would I have put it in religion? It seems like a possibility. It's one of those weird ones that could be religious, could be continental, could be artist signed. Could have been still decided on. Religious. Indeed. All right. Next. Salisbury, Maryland. There it is. That was way too easy. And that's that.
See you back upstairs.
Yes. I kind of I never go so far to say, like, you know, straight up insult a customer. But I've put many a customer on notice that they're treading on thin ice. I'll usually say something to the effect of, I should probably let you know that when you're starting low, that means the price that I'm willing to let it go for is going up. Counter offer for $1 off. Then let them mull it over and see how they want to reply from there. Tommy, I'm sure you insult them all the time. I definitely have. I don't like call them names or anything, but I let them know when they're being an idiot. It might not be in so many words, but they catch my drift. At least I'm pretty sure they do. All right, and this guy. What did this one sell for? $12. That's good. All right. Well, you know what? That's that. So let's get this printed. Actually, let's see if we checking on Mercari. It's kind of going slow at the moment. My cross listing efforts, but that should be picking up quite a bit more next month or next week, I should say. Hmm. All right, nothing there. Let's check hip. Nothing there. Let's check Bonanza, garbage. Nothing there. So that means we are done. All right, let's rename the episode. Let's get here into YouTube. All right. Let's see. What happened here? All right. Let's do what happened at the beginning. Slow moving. Yeah, we did that. Let me go look at the chat here and refresh my memory here. Oh, we talked about listing goals. We talked about it was like listing goals and ADHD were kind of both in there, right? Oh, we talked about the gray. Lurker life. Google Google Cache. And we'll say, we'll call it Justin's secret. Does that sum it up? Any others? Let's see, get some suggestions from the peeps. Let's see, we hit 6 days with the Buscemi face on the thumbnail. So we'll be fixing that up to change next week. And yeah, guess what? That is going to be it. Thank you all very much for watching. The new title of the episode is Listing Goals in ADHD, Northwest Gray, hashtag Lurker Life, Google Cache, and Justin's Secret for posterity. And that is going to be that. So everybody have a great weekend. We'll be back tomorrow. Thank you, Carl. We're going to be back tomorrow. It will be evening shipping again. Monday, going to be very early. Like probably start around 6 or 7 Pacific. Just so you know, because I have to drive my friend to the airport. So I got to be out of here early. So that's going to be it. Everybody have a great weekend. We'll catch you on the Flippy Flop. Bye.